Red Lodge, Montana. My name is Miles McLaughlin. I've got a new property I'm going to roll out with you here. It's 9 acres. I think it's adjacent to BLM land. We'll pull that up in the video. What I'm going to cover in this video is I'm going to talk about the property. I'm going to go over FAQs, common questions folks have, talk a little bit about our business here at Wilco Land. What we do is we source raw land investments, right? We're looking for value added opportunities, looking to bring those out to market at hopefully below market price, right? We offer cash discounts for cash buyers, and we offer seller financing terms as well. So we got some great imagery of this property. Here's a road up into it. Really a cool location and cool scenery here from the property, kind of Badlandsy. And this is in Montana here, kind of southern Montana, real close to Custer, Gallatin National Forest, I believe. And I'll pull up the location here on a map so you guys know where I'm talking about. But this is western South Dakota. You take I-90. We're just south of Billings. So this is Red Lodge. Red Lodge is kind of an under the radar little ski town. I like Red Lodge a lot. This is in Belfry. So you're just you're a hop, skip, and a jump. In Montana, this is nothing. This is a block away, right? And so this is actually Red Lodge Mountain. So if you're curious, if you're an out-of-state buyer, if you plan on buying something sight unseen, Google has a lot of tools. Check this out. I mean, really a cool, the topography in this area is really cool. So you can kind of see some imagery here, but I won't spend too much on that, right? We've got the National Forest to the west here, and we're really close to Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park is right here, and the property is right here in Belfry. So this is kind of the gateway into Yellowstone. And just to the north, you use Billings, and then just to the northwest is Bozeman. So, and then we've got Big Sky right here. So really a great location. You can hop on 90, and you're probably in spearfishing, I'm guessing, in 5 hours. This is a really cool part of the country too. So yeah, you got Bighorn National Forest, pretty under the radar National Forest as well. So I want to also kick off the video just letting you know, hey, what I talk about here is simply my opinions. This is a disclaimer saying, hey, you as a buyer, you got to figure out your own information. You got to verify your information when you're looking at a land investment. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions from my experience in the land industry and my knowledge. So just want to let people know that as well. So nothing replaces your own homework and due diligence. So looking at ideas for a property, check this out. People are using these properties. This looks like kind of a shop sort of living arrangement. And I have some potential building plans to show you as well. So this is, I think, the road in there. So we'll keep clicking through here. I won't spend too much more time on the photos because I do want to show you this property from Google Earth, and I want to talk about how you can go visit the property, and I want to talk about maybe development and stuff too. So we're in this kind of unique area. Look at how fast the landscape changes, right? This is Red Lodge, and look at that versus kind of this Red Rocks type of ranching area, which a lot of people will like. I mean, it's still beautiful, and here's what it looks like, right? So people are uploading these photos to Google Earth. So if you are a sight unseen buyer, you can even get on Street Views. So here's our property. I think that person must have been developing, that actually might have not been adjacent to us. So that might be further north up here. I don't know where that person was starting to build. Maybe it's right here. But it doesn't look like there's any neighbors. So here's the access road, right? And I can actually get on Street Views and go take a peek at that. So here's the property. Here's where it starts. Here's the access road. I'm not sure if it's gated or not right now. Our photographer had no issue getting to the property, and it comes back through here. So if I exit Street Views, you take this road up through here, and then this brings you onto the property. And you can see there's been some sort of people have used this property in the past. Potentially, this looks like a good building site. And then it looks like the neighboring properties, this will take it to neighboring properties. And I thought it was adjacent to BLM land. So the Clark Fork Yellowstone River is right outside your front door. So really a huge selling point is the Clark Fork, Yellowstone River. This river flows down into Yellowstone. Like I said, this is the gateway into Yellowstone National Park, right? We're really right on the outskirts of Yellowstone and Custer, Gallatin National Forest. So it's a really affordable way to get into a world-class location. So like I said, you can play around on Google Earth. I've got a tool in the website listing link here. You can download the property info, what I'm looking at here on Google Earth. You can see Carbon County doesn't have zoning restrictions. They have development regulations. So you can read more about that. when we're talking Montana, there's not a lot of restrictions. It's not going to be like your California, your Washington. That's why there's a lot of people moving from the coast into South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, stuff like that. Just the restrictions aren't as heavy, right? There's a lot more freedom to do with the land as maybe you want to do with it. So again, we've got easy access. If you want to go view the property, simply use the GPS coordinates here. My favorite app's going to be Onyx Maps. I'm just plugging them in right like that. So you can see there's a road coming through here that brings you up to the property. You've got this great flat area. So if I get back to Google Earth and I want to go look at the property here, we get this great flat area up on the top property. This is a great building site. And I want to walk you through, you can see people have driven on it and kind of identified that. I do want to walk you through a potential building idea from Lot 2, preliminary design suggestions right here. So a developer put this together at one point in time when these were originally sold. The previous owner had given it to us. This is our property here, lot number 2. So you see the road coming in here, that's already roughed in. Then they have there's power, there's overhead power lines coming through this area. So power is not going to be an issue. You'd put your home site right here. So that driveway coming in off here, here's a suggestion for a home site. This must be some sort of maybe septic system is what they're maybe identifying there. I'd have to look at a map key and dive into it a little bit more information. Stormwater retention. So south stormwater retention pond. So these are stormwater retention ponds that he's displaying here. And I'm not quite sure what this is going to be. Proposed 3-bedroom house right here. And then you've got a proposal for a proposed well down here, it looks like maybe. And I'm assuming there's some other, sorry, this is kind of moving around on me. But you can see all that here. And this is a different property. So this is proposed well. There's a existing stormwater retention pond right there. So stuff like that. So you can read through this. I have it linked on the website. You can print it off if you want to. So that's linked there. So RVs are allowed up to 30 days, it looks like. So, right, you have an opportunity to invest in this property. You don't have to build on it right away. This might just be your RV site when you're going to Yellowstone, when you're going into Custer, when you're skiing Red Lodge. You're going to have some better weather on that side of the range, right? A little bit further east is going to offer some better weather. There are some light covenants just to protect your assets right here. So you can read through those if you click them on the website. Basically, they don't want... it's there to protect your investment. So it's not somebody parking 50 dilapidated cars on the property. There's stuff like that. So we've got an aerial view of the property here. I just walked through that. So you can read through some of these documents that run with the property on your own. I've got it kind of summarized down here. There's power right there. That's not going to be an issue. Septic and well needed for sewer and water. You've got that preliminary design there with some proposals. So we know that's all looking good. RVs and camping are allowed for up to 30 days at a time. So they're just saying, hey, you can't live out of your RV on the property. You can't live out of a tent on the property, and so that's what they're trying to prevent there. So, that's what I've got here in this investment. Like I said, you can use an app like Onyx Maps to help you view the property. You can see the rivers right here. I can see public access points on Onyx Maps too. Here's a fishing site. Bridger Bend Fishing Access Site is across the street from your property. So, and you've got another fishing site, Bridger Bend, right here, just down the road. So you're going to have really great fly fishing along this river. And then you're surrounded by BLM land. See all this BLM land behind you. You can see these little fishing sites along the Yellowstone River there. Another fishing site just to the north. You go up into Red Lodge right here is Red Lodge. And there's going to be a lot more fishing sites up and down Red Lodge here. And as we zoom out, we can see National Forest is all over here, Custer National Forest. So and then we go down here and we're into Yellowstone or Shoshone National Forest, it looks like actually. Then you go into Yellowstone, a little bit further over here. So this is going to be your Yellowstone wilderness area and beyond. So like I said, Google Earth has a lot of cool tools. If you're looking at the local watering hole, you can even kind of click into here. You got the Silvertip Bar and Casino just north here in Belfry. So it is a town, this is quintessential Montana. And here's what the intersection looks like, right? For the out-of-state buyers, you can even get on street views and look at what this looks like in town here. You can drop this down and take a peek at what the views are going to be like, right? From a distance, you can see, I mean, you're right outside. You're at the base of that national forest over there. So you could even hop it over into Red Lodge and take a peek at what that all looks like here. So they'll have a lot of imagery you can look at yourself, just clicking through these dots. I find it pretty. I could sit here all day and look at this and just kind of see what's going on in these areas. It's fun to look at. So I won't keep you any longer with this video, but that's what we've got. 9 acres out here in Montana. Again, peek through the photos. I think this actually might be the property. That looks like a photographer's Pathfinder. So this is cool. I mean, this is a cool property. Yes, it's remote, but it's going to offer privacy tucked away back there. And you've got the best views in the valley. Look at that. The road comes in here and that's a proposed driveway. And I think that's a proposed building site. If we were to match all that up, I'll try to do that for you. So somebody must be building down here, I take it. And this would bring you up here. And then this road turns around. So this brings you up here. And I think we're seeing that come around here. And that road carries on back there. Yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, a pretty cool spot just to plug power up to and park your RV for right now. Build down the road. But you've got awesome views of the Red Rocks across the other range. And then you've got the Yellowstone River running through it. So like I said, a unique property, pretty quintessential Eastern Montana kind of ranch land. And like I said, you're really close. So directions to Belfry, which is where this property is located. I mean, you're looking at a 20-mile distance to the ski resort. If I was just going to go to the town of Red Lodge, for example, Belfry to Red Lodge is 15 miles, and the property is located like right here. So distance to Yellowstone National Park, we can take a peek at that too. We're just 95 miles away. So, and obviously I don't trust everything on Google Earth here. I don't know if this is the entrance or not. So, like I said, kind of the foothills of Yellowstone and Custer. We do have other land investments out here in Montana. Like I said, we do offer more of a self-service model at Wilco. Feel free to go view the property. Give me a call if you have questions. My name is Miles McLaughlin here, 605-299-5553. Thanks for tuning in.